Okay, tell us your name, tell us what grade you'll be in next year, and what office you're running for.
Okay, I'm Katie, and I'm going to be a senior next year, and I'm running for ASB president, and yeah.
Cool, good, thanks. So here's the question, you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell us about a time that you saw something at school that needed to change. What did you do about it, and what happened?
Okay, one thing I noticed at school that I felt needed change was how a lot of events and activities seem to include like a certain like group of people, like not really trying to include everyone. And I don't know, I feel like high school is like something everyone only gets to experience once. And I just feel like everyone deserved to be like included and like have something that they think is fun too, instead of just like the like popular kids only being like targeted or like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know. That's why I decided to run for head of large events, because like in like being head of large events, I could focus on like making sure that we got our advertisements out to like everyone, and like making sure we were just advertising way before events to make sure that like everyone knew about it, and then just trying to make sure that events were like more inclusive and like communicating with people to listen to what they wanted. And yeah, I don't know, I just tried to think that instead of like one group of people, like what they would want, like just like what the whole school would want. And yeah, I don't know, that's about it.
Okay. All right, why don't you tell us your name, what grade you're going to be in next year, and what office you're running for.
My name is Taylor. I'm going to be his senior next year, and I'm running for ASB vice president.
Awesome. Okay, I got a question. You ready for it?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about a time you saw something at school that needed to change. What did you do about it, and what happened?
Something I saw at school that needed to change was how sometimes the leadership class struggled to communicate with each other, which made planning events more stressful than it needed to be. And since leadership plans a lot of the events at school, it's important that the class is all working together to make the events as best as we can. And so people weren't really sure on what they should be doing to help, or when certain deadlines were for events. So, which made the events feel rushed and not fun. So I decided to start asking people if they wanted to help out with different events, so more people could feel included and we could try to get the events done quicker. And so I communicated with the people on what was going on with the planning, and I asked them to like work together to try and figure out what to do. And the outcome was things became less stressful because we had more help and there was better teamwork.
All right. Tell us your name, what grade you're going to be in next year, and what office you're running for.
I'm Ava Graves. I'm going to be a junior next year, and I'm running for ASB secretary.
Cool. Okay, here's your question. Ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about a time that you saw something that needed to change at school. What did you do about it, and what happened?
Okay. So at the beginning of this year, I realized there was a large group of kids that kind of might have felt not included, like with their friends at school, or just maybe like didn't have any friends at school. And so me and another girl created Wellness Club. And so Wellness Club, we meet every Wednesday and like actually like just kind of like just hang out for a lunch period, you know, and anyone's welcome there. And I think it's really helped with just, it's obviously it's a small community because we're just in the counseling center for 30 minutes, but we're in there just hanging out whenever we're like playing Uno or BS or whatever we're doing. And so I think that really helped kids that want to be in there or like might eat lunch alone, just kind of hang out and be there for a little bit and actually get to hang out with people that maybe they wouldn't hang out with normally, or like they didn't want to, or now they do, or whatever.